It's... Oh. What do you mean?
The long game.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
long game.
Not
2
the
seconds
long
later.
game, dog.
Your tits are an abomination. Your dick is for the Lord. Your pussy, give it up to him. Baby, 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 help!
Por favor, necesito ayuda. Help!
I'll do anything for a Spanish woman. There's an earthquake right now. That was an earthquake. Oh boy, I hope my grandma's diabetes medicine comes tonight.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the TTS. I was born in the TTS. Raised by it. I didn't speak a word out of my mouth until I was but a man.
I'm the one throwing it up in the air like an orca whale. You know what I mean? I'm two orcas throwing a seal back and forth. Oh, you
Jack.
I know.
$73. Show your face. Oh, he's you're... Oh, I'm different!
Ew.
I knocked him! Sorry, I'm screaming.
Metaphysically higher than you ever be. Leverdonna, you know I've been quietly working on my scene, working on the craft, it's obscene.
Let's give him a new pair of shoes before we throw him in the fucking ocean. Yeah, boss. Made out of fucking cinder block.
Bro, they're so soft. I love thick Pikachu, dude.
Hold on. You don't fucking get it, Mom. Shit fucking hurts. It's not my bed. Okay, I had to make sure it wasn't in my bed. What's up, dog? Basketball is my favorite sport. I love the way they dribble up and down the court. Crossover, hold up. Oh. I just hit you in the back here in the jowl. In the jowl. The fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you? My Big Mac fell off the table. Literally opened up on the floor. I put it back together and said, fuck it, I'm hungry. I took a bite and there was a bottle cap inside it. And I still proceeded to eat it.
Lord, baby Jesus, idle hands. Lord, I feel your naked sexual presence. Chat, you know when I feel Christ around me? When I'm taking a shit.
This is for my niggas who be living dime a dozen. Bino got that good shit. Nipsey got them aces on some young rich.
Jake, PSA in it. Oh, what the fuck was that? Thought there was a bug on me or a spider bit me. It was just my shirt hitting me in a weird way.
It's my first time. It's my first time.
Oh! Okay, this cave is extensive, dude. Oh! Oh! Oh, it was a fucking... I'm coming to you live from the future. Humans have become Ritz crackers. We're delicious, but hunted. Oh my god. As I'm ejaculating, I go... Okay, we're not... Okay. All right. We're gonna stop that right there. Cold brew. Ice cold in my cup. Sometimes I'm walking down the street and I see a 10-year-old wearing a Pokemon shirt. And I want to push him into traffic. What's up, pussy lips? No! Kelly's Cone Connect. The alliteration there is not working for you, Kel. The alliteration is hurting you. Unless you know, are a white supremacist, I guess. Look at this. Look at how small the screen is. Oh, they can't. You're conveniently.
I just don't have to nut in a woman. He never said nothing about throwing untaxed dollars.
I will fuck you up. I feel like the constant of Half-Life hard mode is... Oh! Oh! Jesus Christ!
The owner's a careless punk.
It did 0? Yo, Spectrum Router. What's up, dog? Boom, 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 boom. You stupid piece of fucking shit. I ought to fucking take you out. And just every time my internet goes down, be like, huh, government had to stop me somehow. Huh. Yeah, the government just had to do whatever they could to slow me down. Just breaking too many fucking conspiracy theories and just showing people the way. Capture millennials and Gen Zers to buy our fucking product. Just call it fucking Cheez-Its, you're gonna get fucking pre-cum on your boxers. He had too much WD-40 and Whippets. Look at him. He's fucking stumbling. Oh, did you turn that keyboard cleaner upside down a few too many times, buddy? Looks like it. The idea of just taking a dump and looking over and seeing, you know, say you're taking the worst dump of your life, but there's a lava lamp there. You know, you can concentrate on the hot lava in the lava lamp instead of the hot lava coming at you. You know what I mean, chat? Yeah, so for those coming in here off the raid, my name is That Young Lad. I go by Tell Jesus Lord.
Excuse me.
What the fuck? I don't need your approval, dude. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man.
Hot nut.
Yo, this is what she sees when I finish.
Hot nut.
Shoot him in the fucking dick. Does that look like a mango paleta? Paleta. It's a bitch. The squirrels, they take the plums, they take them all! My new favorite character in the game outside of Sadie is Hot Air Man. No, he died. Well, this little duck of mine is gonna come on down. This little duck of mine is gonna come on down. That's right now. That's right now. Oh, I can just grind over there. Well, I missed. Are you joking?
I have done that too.
Oh, my child.
Do you mind if
My child.
Can I have a blessing
My
of the Hennessy?
child.
Please. Thank you, Father. Thank you. The devil burns! The devil burns!
Dude, I got a train ran on me tonight, dog. Damn. Pause. We are so high up. We're in the Frozen Palace. This is where the Night King lives. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, chat, I didn't use my penis pump today, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna have to use this for about 5 minutes. No, I'm not twirling for you, Macy. I'm not, no, Macy, I'm not your whore. Honestly? I'm ripped for Home Depot. That's why I'm wearing an orange bandana with an orange shirt. Yeah. Yeah, that one hit home for me. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Axe that shit up, dog.
Hell yeah.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh, the bats. Baby, 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 oh. Baby, 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 oh. iPhone 14. Blicky, Blicky. iPhone 14. iPhone 14. Yes, yes, yes. Type of color. Type of color. Heart. Thanks for the heart, Gingerbread Beauty. Thanks for the heart, Gingerbread Beauty.
I'm really feeling it.
Let's go, old lady. I'm gonna push you down a flight of stairs. Peach B. Hohen, quote unquote, said the Smoking Jay. Snap! You stupid piece of shit! You think we can make this? Jordan, I totally missed it. All right, I'm gonna try to play the long game because I don't know if I think it's. Oh. What do you mean?
The long game.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Not the long game,
dog.
Your tits are an abomination. Your dick is for the Lord. Your pussy, give it up to him. Baby, 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 help!
Por favor, necesito ayuda. Help!
I'll do anything for a Spanish woman. There's an earthquake right now. That was an earthquake. Oh boy, I hope my grandma's diabetes medicine comes tonight.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the TTS. I was born in the TTS. Raised by it. I didn't speak a word out of my mouth until I was but a man.
I'm the one.
My lust. My greed.
You are watching a master at work.
Little Wayne, what type of food do you like?
Pussy.
Little Wayne, what type of food do you like?
Pussy.
Pussy. What is up, baby chat? Won't you tell me what the hell is up? Oh, baby, 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 baby. Ooh, it's 90-day night. Ooh, we're gonna get it alright. Huge. Got the So Beauty. It's sweating a little bit. Chat, look, my water. It's alive. It's sweating. And then got my hot tea, bitch. I'm actually gonna take I've been standing for a lot of today. Why don't we take why don't you take a seat? Why don't you take a seat? Why don't you take a seat? Cool. All right, here we are. What's up? Oh, how's everyone feeling? Okay. Oh, whoa. Hey, Sophia. Hey, baby. So I think she hurt or scratched her eye. I don't know if she's copying her pop. She had a hair in her eye earlier today, I saw, and I believe it came out, but sometimes that happens and her eye gets a little irritated. So she is okay, but as you can see, her right eye is she's keeping it a little closed. So why don't we give her a little, hey, is she there? She's fine. This does happen, like maybe once every few months or something. I've seen it happen before. I did not know that I had clearance to take the eye out of her eye, or the hair out of her eye. But I saw, like, a hair go, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, do I take this out? And I couldn't contact Ashley. I don't know cats. I don't know, if they'd let you do that. I don't know if this cat would let you do that. I don't know if you're just supposed to let the cat sort the thing out. But the hair was definitely gone a few minutes later, but I think when I told Ashley that, she was like, who's a good baby? Who's your good baby? Okay. Ashley was like, oh, I'd probably, upset her eye or something. She's okay, though. She's gonna be squinting a little squinty. Yo, this guy just shoveling tea. Dude, any tortures? Any blonkers? Yo, Uncle Versace, the man of the hour himself. How are you doing, big cat? Yo, thank you for the 3-stream streak, Tansy. Yo, Cheen Man, dude, thank you for the follow and the raid yesterday. Mad Tansy, by the way, I need to replay this because I think my audio was muted when you resubbed. So, what I will do... Hold on, Pokey Catch. What I will do... Can somebody remind me to log off of YouTube when we start doing 90 Day Fiance, please? Because I'm gonna forget. Bro, honestly, I'm gonna be real. I'm a little pissed off. I'll tell you why. Hold on. Let me replay this. It didn't replay. I don't know how to replay. Okay. Sorry, Tansy. Yo, Tansy, thank you so much, dude, for the 33 months. I'm sorry it didn't play. You said blankety blanc bitches. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate, as always, the support. I hope everybody is good here. I hope everybody's having a good one. Yo, the man from last night.
Insomniac just
Homie just started fucking following, and he just prime subbed. Thanks for the first time sub with the prime sub. Thank you very much, dude. Welcome back. And chat, if you've never connected your Amazon Prime to your Twitch, You can do it with that link right there. It's super easy. You could sub to somebody for free once a month. It's like 50 free bucks a year or whatever. Dude, thank you so much, XO. Colonel Sanders, Tansy, Lay Wasted. I see a bunch of people. Lidl, Parter. Who else? Parter. What's up, baby? I knew Parter was going to be here. Uncle Versace. Yo, sup XO. Dude, I'm doing good. Smoking, little coding. Sitting in Discord with a couple of shitheads. Sounds like bad company, Versace. See what I did there? Scammed. I'm a scam artist. Chat, there's a bunch of things I wanted to go over today. What was it? First was, what was, there was a, so we're gonna, it's 7:30ish. Thank you again for the first time sub. Sophia, I know, I hate seeing her like this. She's okay. I think her light is just, her eyes a little more sensitive to light, but she's, you know what's so interesting? Is whenever she's like this, if this ever happens, she's still happy. She's still always so happy. Hey, baby, who's your good baby? Yeah, Twitch reduced the payout for Prime, too. Wait, what? What do you mean they reduced the payout? What do you mean? Are you dead ass? Like today? That's crazy. That's crazy. Look like Master to 225. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. You're welcome. Thanks, dude. So, chat, a few things I was going to blib-blab about today. We're probably going to talk till about 8:15 Pacific, at which point, of course, it's 90-Day Beyonce night, as a lot of y'all know and as a lot of y'all love. 90-Day Beyonce. We will be watching that shit. I'm very excited. We took a week off last week because of my eye. I couldn't stream. So there's a few things I want to talk about. First thing I wanted to talk about. Chat, you know Nike? You ever heard of Nike.com? Nike, right? Pretty cool company. What do you guys think Nike's known for? What do you guys think Nike is known for? Like, if you had to guess, what's like the one thing that Nike is obviously known for? Hoodies? Damn, I'm disappointed. Sweatshops was a clever answer. So, okay. Nike is known, they were a shoe company, chat, so everyone's wrong except for Uncle Versace and Lay Wasted. They're shoe company. Shoes, big part of Nike's culture, right? Jordans, they signed Michael Jordan before he was a superstar, right? You would think, like, shoes are... Hold on, this second... Hold on, I gotta change this. This doesn't look good. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This isn't adding up. My little zoom ins. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 4. Yeah. It needs to look sequential. All right, sorry. So I did a bunch of stuff today. Listen, Chad, I was up to some shit today. Right? So shoes, Nike shoes, obviously, right? Oh, the Nike Cortez, dude. I didn't see your answer, to be honest. I'm not saying I know the most about Nike. So where are you going with this, Till? I ordered a pair of Hirachis the other day. All black Hirachis. I really like those shoes. Really reliable, nice, comfy, awesome. Love them. So they came today. And Nike, a shoe company, I bought this from Nike.com. I'm going to save myself protecting my address by just doing this. This is how my shoes came to me today. Soaking wet, right? Okay, it's in a box. Well, what's in that box? That's how they ship the shoes to me. Still wet. Soaking wet. What's that? Are y'all trying to sell me a shoe that's been... Because, like, I'm going to tell you right now. Somebody bought these, returned them, and the original box got destroyed. And for some reason, they did not want to... Like, what's that on the side? They're all marked up, literally in a box. Dude, I had to double check. I was like, what website did I buy these from? I thought it was Nike. They don't smell. They don't look like they've been worn. They've probably been worn once for like a few minutes and somebody scuffed them up and then returned them. Dude, I couldn't believe it. I opened the box. I was like, what could be in here? Bro, there's a hole in the bottom. This looks like a fucking terrorist shipped it. This box looks like it's got a fucking bomb in it, bro. A. B, when I tell you soaking wet, I mean soaking. They're dry now compared. Soaking wet. And, I like already got it situated. I was like, do I even want to get a new pair? Or do I just want my money back? Basically, they're sending me a new pair, returning them, and they're expediting. No. And they're expediting them to me. But they're still gonna charge me, and I was just like, they're like, sorry for the inconvenience. I'm like, no, shouldn't I apologize to you for not being a dumb enough bitch to just let you blatantly sell me secondhand items as originals? Should I apologize to you? Why are you apologizing to me? And it's like, honestly, when these shoes come, I'm gonna like try. I haven't had a pair in a while. If I'm not feeling them, I'm just gonna be like, I'm returning these two. I'm good. Like, I can't even believe that, like, this isn't a secondhand. This isn't Amazon, like a random seller. Dude, this is Nike.com. So naturally, I have some type of rant about this, right? Naturally. I mean, you all know this, right? Like, I bring this up. Obviously, there's a reason for it, aside just to talk about something. What more? What does this mean beyond this? I'm going to be honest with the talks, because we are in a good economy. But most people can't feel it because the rise of inflation was so swift that a lot of other things didn't catch up. And by the way, the economy can be the best economy of all time if the middle class, which is the majority of the country, doesn't feel comfortable. Then, like, the economy isn't the economy in my mind. What determines the economy is how the fucking society feels about it. Because we could have the #1 U.S. economy in history, in the history of our country, and if fucking the average middle class family doesn't feel like we're in a good economy, we might as well not be, right? So, like, I just wonder, with like all these talks about like a recession, a housing crash, or this, that, I'm like, dude, what does it say if a company like Nike is doing shit like that? Like, it's literally like going to Panda Express and them not having orange chicken. It's like, this is what you're known for. Like, to the point where, like, your shoes resell at a significantly higher price secondhand when there's a original box included. Like, for some people, the point is open. Like, I couldn't believe it. It'd be like going to Bass Pro Shop and there's no bass. Like, I couldn't. Anyway, yo, Jesus loves me. Yo, Gravy, you ain't stirring nothing, baby, dude. I love Jesus too, dog. Let me tell you how much I love Jesus, dude. Oh, Jesus loves you.
Now, you only gave $5. Jesus loves you, sure, but the lady over here who gave 20, man, would you like to stand up and speak to God? The nice young lady in the front who gave him 20, really trying to tell God she loves him.
Yo, Gravy, prove to me you love Jesus, dog. Drop $100 in the fucking, in the basket that gets passed around church, dog. Come on, dog. Prove you love Jesus, dude. Go donate to your church, bro. Untaxed. Come on, bro. What about this one? This one, I'm posting these in the coming days. We got so many good YouTube shorts from stream last night. It's crazy. I've created all these and need to post a bunch of these, actually. Sophia, I don't know what you're doing or what you want, but I'm busy, dog. I love you so. Amen. Praise him. Grab the basket, 2 10s. Throw that up in there, baby. 2 10s in the basket for Jesus. Amen. Praise him. There you go, baby. I'm going to open the blinds for... She wanted the blinds open. You can go up there, baby. You can go up there. It's okay. Oh, man. Come on, Gravy. I love Jesus too, dude. That's so weird. Like you've never met my dad, Gravy. Imagine I was like, my dad loves you, dude.
They're practically
bits. Allie, thank you so much, dude.
Happy
Fuck
90
the
Day
church.
Wednesday. How are all those young lads and lasses tonight?
Feeling good, dude. I had a great dream last night. Catholicism and Christianity, people finally got smart enough and they abandoned them, finally, and stopped giving money to criminals and people who define the narrative of humanity's history, and also put people to the sword just for not believing them. Man, I had a great dream. The church was destroyed. It was gone. And, no, honestly, I'm going to be real, XL. All religions, every single religion is stupid. Every single religion. I got to be honest. That doesn't mean I think you're stupid. That doesn't mean I don't think you should practice Christianity, Islam, this, that, whatever. A Judaism, whatever. Do you. But, like, all religions are dumb. They're just all stupid. But thank you for bringing that up, dude. I love Jesus too, dude. Think about him every night. Kanye rant incoming. I just wonder if a company like Nike's doing that. What does that say about like the state of the economy? I don't know. It just like made me feel weird. I was like, what does this mean? Like this felt like something that happens when a company's about to go out of business or is going out of business. That's what I'm getting at. I was like, I feel like I bought this from Ross and it's their going out of business sale. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. Yo, Allie, thank you. Oh, these are my shoes I ordered. Allie, these are my shoes that came today soaking wet from Nike.com. Hold on. Let me get them out. Oh, they're still wet. Yeah, I got some Hirachis. I love these shoes. They're great. Yeah, dog. No, these are my shoes, dude. Oh, $100 pair of shoes. How did they come? Fucking ship them out. Now you can bag it up. Soaking wet. When I tell you soaking wet, I'm telling you soaking fucking wet. To the point where I thought it was like, Ashley got something and I was like, yo, I don't like to open her mail. I've done it a few times already accidentally, just like not thinking. But right, I don't like to open her. I literally was like, I have to open this because it was like beauty products. It even said it. So I was like, it already was something. It, like, you know, right? I ripped her stuff open because I was like, this shit might be ruined in here. You love opening my mail. Mods, delete that message. How do we feel about Buddhism or Bonnie? Sure, dude, it sounds good. I mean, look, does that one sound realistic to me, Versace? 100%. Does that one sound semi-reasonable because it's really based in like self-love? Yeah. Do I still think almost every religion is stupid? 100%. Selling one of... You have a vacation home, Uncle Versace? Wait, what? Yo, Allie, thank you for the bits. Yo, how is struggling considered middle class? Most families struggling to put food on the table. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, because we are in a good economy right now, and there's a lot of stuff for business and corporations that will prove that statistically, numerically. But it doesn't matter. Because even though businesses and corporations run this country, the lifeblood of it is you, me. So if I'm struggling to put food on my table and I have a decent job and it's all I'm hearing about is a good economy, do I care? What define good economy? I'm not an economist. I didn't go to school for finance. Not everyone does. Not most people. So like, you know, it's just important. And I say that, like, listen, I think Biden's done a pretty decent job. I think there's obviously, look, I think y'all know about how I feel about Israel and Palestine. We're not going to dive into that, though I do have one video I really wanted to watch. I just have to say this about Joe Biden's response to Israel and Palestine. I don't know any person that could have been, up until this time in our history, elected in this country on either side, on any belief of any... I really can't think of many, I guess maybe presidents in the modern era. So call it like the last 80 years, 100 years. I don't know many presidents that would be against Israel as the president of the United States. What I'm saying is I don't know of many I'm not giving Biden a pass for that. Right? But what I'm trying to acknowledge is, like, if you don't think a number of other presidents and basically any person who, like, this... I just don't want to go too deep into it. It's just, like... It's kind of like when people say they want Bernie Sanders for president. It's like, yes, I do too. I think he could do some cool stuff. But the reality is he's unelectable. Whether you like him or not, the discussion is almost pointless. Because it's not possible. Right? I'm not going to piss on a diamond and turn it into gold. So I'm not going to talk about doing that. Right? Or I'm not going to piss on rocks and turn it into a diamond. So I'm not going to entertain it. And I'm not even going to, right? So, anyway. Having said all that, I did want to watch one thing related to Israel-Palestine today. Now, I haven't talked about this too much. I think y'all know where I stand. I like to not say where I stand sometimes and just see how people react to things I show. Don't you dare become for the fly and spaghetti monster. Yo, we love you, Poncho. We're starting. Don't worry. We're starting soon. Yeah, the 21 trillion in debt again. That's just like a steady... I mean, I think part of the reason we're in a good economy right now is because for business, like especially from a tax standpoint and a cash on hand for businesses spending money standpoint, like, yeah, right now businesses have a lot of good cash on hand, or like a lot of the bigger corporations are thriving because of Trump's tax laws that he signed in 2017 that basically didn't start taking corporate effect until like 2021-ish, something like that. You know, which really shit on people like you and I, but really help people like, you know, I don't know, Amazon and Apple and all these giant companies that apparently we all hate. But, you know, there's varying things. Point is it a good economy right now? Yes. Does that mean people feel it? No. I personally don't feel but again, it's just, I can't behind most organized religions, but I especially hate Catholicism. Same here, Versace. Don't you dare. Probably not being 21 trillion. Isn't it crazy to think that, like, yeah, maybe his advisors aren't getting through? Listen, dude, I think Biden's done a pretty decent job. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know, man. But the economy is good, though, if you're already rich. Yeah, look, I'm not sitting here trying to defend the guy. I'm not sitting here trying to sway anybody's beliefs or where they want to vote. I would just always encourage everybody to vote, please. I don't care who you vote for. You can vote for fucking Flying Spaghetti Monster or Jesus, dude. Write in Jesus' name. I always write in Jesus' name because he's my president. That's a dangerous thought. That's the thought of a terrorist, by the way. Terrorist thoughts. I write in Jesus. I don't vote for the president. The Lord is my president. That's kind of almost at a terrorist thought level. But anyway, I write in Donald Duck. See, that's a waste. I actually don't like that shit. I think you're joking. Again, you're free to do what you want to do. It's like the greatest right that we have in this country outside of being able to smoke weed in public is like voting is important.
Alan Glover cheered.
If you've ever felt like you're...
$199.
Thank you, Alan, so much for the 200 bits. If you've ever felt like your vote didn't count or didn't matter, I would invite you to realize or maybe think that maybe it's actually the politicians in some places themselves that want folks to think that helpless way, because then they don't vote. And not voting might benefit. Good girl. Listen, dude. Sometimes a group of people or a group or a person or a type of person who plans on voting for one party, them choosing not to vote, it can also be just as impactful. Like in some of the primaries going on in the country right now, Iowa and New Hampshire, where some people didn't go to those polls because A, Donald Trump was declared the winner pretty early, but B, it was like negative degrees. And it's like, yeah, dude, do I want to go vote in a primary when it's 20 degrees? Like, again, sometimes the folks who decide not to vote too. Point is, though, is I would invite people who if you've ever felt like my vote doesn't matter, it's rigged. What if for a minute we thought this? It's not rigged, but people know they can sway how you view things and your temperament around things and your belief in something. So although it's not rigged, you can rig it in a way by giving people the thought or idea of no hope, leaving them maybe not voting, and their vote literally not counting because you didn't make it. Trust me, there is a group in this country, which I think if you know anything about politics, you could put two and two together. I'd rather not name that group, that political party, because then all of a sudden I'm a certain thing for maybe bashing one or not the other. that understands that they will never be popular, like, and never have the majority. So sometimes you got to resort to other tactics, like giving people a lack of hope and not wanting to vote, or maybe trying to inflict in a generation of young progressives that your vote doesn't matter, so fuck it, just don't even do it. Because then you're right, it doesn't matter. You didn't cast that vote. Therefore, that candidate A didn't get +1. They didn't get -1, but in a lot of ways, they did. Point is, previous comment, I don't own multiple gross. Just making a joke. I do own property in a cabin up in Lake Superior, but that's for when shit hits the fan, dude. I'm coming to visit. Toss between Donald and myself, and Donald has Navy experience. Talking about Donald Duck. I also vote heavily in the local elections. The most direct things that impact your life are local elections. The smaller the vote, the bigger the impact directly to you, right? The national vote is 300+ million people. Your local might only be a couple thousand. The smaller the size of the vote like that, the more directly it impacts you. Important to remember. The unfortunate part is tax policies adversely affect us because we could pay down debt. Yep. Poncho, broken. How are you doing? I'm super ready for... Yo, concentrated mind. I'm super ready for 90 Day as well. As I'm going to vote Michael Ignat... I don't even know who that is, but a previous comment I don't... Well, when you do, hit me up. Jesus for president? I got to see this. I don't care who you vote for. You can vote for fucking Flying Spaghetti Monster or Jesus, dude. Write in Jesus' name. I always write in Jesus' name because he's my president. That's a dangerous thought. That's the thought of a terrorist, by the way. Terrorist thoughts. I write in Jesus. I don't vote for the president. I don't care who you vote for. You can vote for fucking Flying Spaghetti Monster. Anyway, I had one more thing I wanted to watch though, and as I'm catching up on chat, has anybody seen this today? So essentially in Burlington City Council, there was some type of discussion going on last night. It was some type of public forum. This young lady, who I believe is a college student, is speaking on behalf of, she's Jewish, and she's speaking on behalf of, not behalf of Israel, but in support. From my understanding, it was about basically recognizing what's happening in Palestine and in Gaza as a genocide. Now, words have definitions, but humans have a way of bending things to meet and match what they'd like it to be. To trick people, to confuse them, or just to silence or discredit. Oy vey, my shikzva. Oh God, my Schleppenstein. Anyway, she's talking about the dangers of recognizing what's happening in Gaza as a genocide.
And I would like to use the rest of my time to say how appalled I am that people are bringing up the Holocaust. Do not use other genocides to describe this one. I have been... Oh...
Hell of a Freudian slip. Hell of a Freudian slip, dude. I'm very pro Jewish, by the way. Let me just clear that up because some people like to get shit confused. A genocide is a genocide, dog. Listen, I could throw some makeup on a pig and take it on a date. I'm still sitting across from a fucking pig. Right? She did. She said, don't compare the genocide that was the Holocaust to this one. Stop putting 12-year-olds to make a rhetoric, please. That woman was in college, from what I understand. She was not a child. Still very much a child, I'd say. She looked like a kid. I say if you're in college, you're a child to me. But, yeah. She was a college student from what I was... Voting pool like 300 million, but yeah, we never get even remotely close to that. Facts, Poncho. Tell him. I don't think there were ever 300 million voters. 100%. 100%. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying the option, the possible max votes for the presidential national election is 360 million. That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying it gets to that, right? Your local town might be 2,000 people, but only 1,000 people vote. My point still stands. I don't think so. A voting pool. Damn. Ope. This article about Twitch partner program. I'll read it later. Oops. The curb music is perfect. Again, man, you're one of the goyim, but a good goyim. I accept you. Oh, the goyim. Oh, don't. He's a goyim. We'll get you a kippah one day. I love Jewish culture. I love the Jews, to be frank. I think Jewish people are lit as fuck. Does that mean I blindly support a genocide? and listen, there is a huge difference between saying I fuck with anybody, including, you know, white people, you know, maybe Hispanic people, Jewish people. The big difference between that and saying I'm pro-Israel. Big difference. Two big different things. It's currently on a 5. Yo, Mick, full. I invite you to Hanukkah at my place anytime. I will pull up and I will say the prayer, dude. I make a good Jew. Dude, I led the prayer for my sister-in-law is Jewish. I led the prayer one time when I was staying at my brother's, dude. She goes, you make a good Jew, Lawrence. She's like, you fucking, you hit that prayer. You be saying that better than me. And I said, listen, sis, I got that. I was like, I can hit that. I was like, I got the, hey, Sophie, I've known you long enough to know this. I'd make... Yeah. You're one of the goyim, but not a good goyim. Stop putting 12-year-olds. Anyway, that lady had what we know as a Freudian slip. She said the quiet part out loud. Stop the genocide, please. I haven't said that many times on this stream. It's something I haven't gotten into much. Mostly because I touch on so much stuff. It's just sometimes it's like, I'll just stay out of this one. Not because it's difficult, not because it's a scary topic to traverse. I don't think it's that crazy, to be honest. Like, I don't think it's a difficult idea or concept to tackle. Stop hurting babies and children, even if there's a terrorist group using them as hostages, kind of. But anyway, you know, I digress. Moving on, we are going to be starting 90 Day Fiance soon, also known as 90 Day Beyonce. Mick Full Nasty, how are you doing tonight, my brother? I hope you are well. Christian Jesus wouldn't like that. Jesus he was Jewish. Did he say, she said don't compare that genocide to this one. And then the people at the forum started laughing at her. And listen, some people stumble, some people are bad public speakers, some people make mistakes, some people might have the yips, some people might have a speech impediment. Some people also just have Freudian slips, dude. Like me, sometimes I'm talking normally, tits! See, I just, oops. Something's on my mind. Did I do that accidentally or did I tits? Fuck, dude. Oh my God, how does this keep happening? Some people just say dumb shit and should shut the fuck up. Oh, hey Sophia, who's my baby? So, Ashley's convinced that whenever Sophia has a little issue with her eye, she milks it. So like, hear me out. She'll like have her little thing where she's doing this for an hour or two, but then she realizes and remembers the attention she gets. So she milks it longer because she know this CAT does shit absolutely just to get my attention or just to, like, I know she does shit sometimes just to get me to fucking kind of raise my voice at her and pick her up and move her off something. Like 100%. I know she does. It's crazy. Cats are so funny. Chad, I hope everybody is around 200. Yeah, well, 60% voter turnout is pretty good. It's better than 50, but that is true too. So Uncle Versace, here's the thing. I would say semantics. You are getting more to the nitty gritty of what I said, but my point still stands. The largest election that you can vote in America is the general election. Like, whether half the country votes, the point I'm getting at is how it reflects upon the whole country and every citizen. That's what I'm getting at. Right? So you're right. I mean, you're getting more down to the nitty gritty and the numbers and stuff. But the point still stays, like, that doesn't change the point, right? I'd say 60% was pretty good. I think for our elections, we had a pretty good turnout last time, didn't we? For our standard. I'm not gonna say good in terms of, you know, X amount is right. I'm saying in terms of the standard and our trajectory for how we usually go. I believe last election had a pretty solid turnout for our norm, for our average. But it's 90 Day night. I am not here. I know, I know exactly why. I like, Uncle Versace, I realize what's happening here. You're a numbers guy, and me saying a number that you're like, well, you can't help yourself. I get it. You're a numbers guy. I get it. Point still, all you're doing is still, you're not disproving my point. You're just getting more to the nitty gritty. I think it's funny. I get that. I'm like that sometimes too. It's probably why we get along. But the point still stands. Dude, when this box came today, I was like, obviously not my shoes. It was. But I was like, oh my God, did the N64 get here early? Because like, that's clearly not my shoes. And I opened it up and I was like, what the fuck is this? No, I agree with the sentiment of what you said. There you go. We can get better numbers if we made voting more accessible. But that's literally not a priority. Something as simple like last election doing mail-in voting. But some people are afraid of mail-in voting, even though... yeah. It's crazy. NorCal on Vanderkitcht. It's so crazy. Like, if one politician wants to give you the day off so that you can make an effort to vote and go turn out and perform one of the best democratic duties that you can in this country, or the guy who's like, nah, fuck you, no national holiday, you have to work. I don't know. Maybe it's hard though. Maybe I'm probably missing something. Or not missing a brain cell. Maybe that's it. You need an ID for the airport to buy alcohol, but not to vote. That's not true. You absolutely need an ID to vote. That is totally false, XO. That is not true. Have you ever voted? You have to have proof of residency. You have to receive mail to that residency and only that residency. And you have to provide, literally, your ID number on your license. Just so that you could register for a party. You need an ID, a home, and all that stuff. You need proof of all these things to register to a party. When you're registered to a party, then you are able to vote in an election. So while you might not directly need to go, here's my ID, I'm gonna go vote right this second, you can't get those documents that you pull up with to vote. Like, I can't just go walk in somewhere, grab a piece of paper, fill it out, write my name in, say I'm good though, it's really me, and then submit the vote. I can't do that in this country. It's not possible. It's not possible. In fact, most states, when it comes to voting, you have to provide the things you're bringing. So like, yeah, that's not how voting works, bro. You absolutely need an identification, a form of ID to vote. 110%. Voting, listen, dude, there's a lot of shitty stuff that politicians and the government can do. One of the things they have on lock is voting and voter fraud. Not all jobs. There's no federal facts. Exactly, Uncle Versace. Yeah, not necessarily true either. My job will give me time off, but I have a cushy job at a solid company. Not everybody. If I'm a waiter, like seriously, if I'm a waiter, I have kids to feed, and it's voting day, and I have a shift, yeah, my bottom dollar's affected by me going to perform literally an act of freedom that people fought and died for, like our military veterans, that people died for, that wars were fought for, that oceans were crossed for, that unfortunately the harsh reality, people were enslaved for. You want to talk and be honest about this country. So that you could go do that. But I'm not going to go do that if I'm a waiter or waitress, single parent, even two parents, and times are tough, and I got kids to feed. I'm not giving up my $150 tip night or this, that to go vote. Absolutely not. So it's like, you know, some people want, let me put it this way. There is a political party in this country that scenario I just painted for you, they are aware of and try to use it to their advantage. And you're going to say, well, Till, if you're talking about another party being better, they do things to their advantage. There's a difference between sinister and trying to utilize, right? There's an ocean of difference. No, I'm a fellow. Oh, so you've never, so boom, exactly. Absolutely. You need a form of ID. Dude, you can't become a registered voter and go, if you pull up on voting day without the documentation you need, they're not going to let you vote. And if you somehow do submit a vote, somehow, if there's not certain things that are proofed over by another, so like, say I'm committing voter fraud, I go and sneak it in the ballot box somehow, right? Well, there's somebody who's verifying that. And if those things aren't included in the verification, guess what they do with your vote? They rip it up. A lot of votes in this country get ripped up and thrown out and don't count, and people don't realize it. Because as we know, people don't take time to read and be careful. So there are some things where, like, on a ballot box, it'll tell you, hey, if you don't do it like this, your vote is literally moot. Like, we need you to be a cognitive person who can follow instructions to be able to do this. So, like, you could submit a vote, go through the registration process, do everything right, but maybe you didn't actually sit down to take the time to read the instructions and you did something wrong and you didn't do it to the T. You wasted your time. Your vote's getting thrown out. The person who's verifying that is not approving it. Yeah. No, and I'm actually glad you brought this up, XO, because everywhere in this world, chat, please never forget this, there are grifters. I'm on some type of spectrum because I have hammocks, so I must have autism. Grifter. People on Instagram, a lot of them are grifters. A lot of people around this world are grifters. People who just say, ooh, I've been weird my whole life. I have to be autistic. I'm not going to get a doctor's note. There's tons of different type of grifters that come around. Cryptocurrency, NFTs, voter fraud. There's a lot of talk and discussion over something that actually is not a problem in this country at all. Voter fraud does it exist in this country on a technical level? Like, does it technically happen every election? Yeah, it does. And those, I believe, like 3 to 20 voter fraud cases per election. You guys can go look up these statistics. I don't have to break. You can go look them up. Those people are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Like, there's a lot of grifters who have tried to convince people in this country who would rather listen and be told everything's wrong and falling apart than just go read a book or read or learn or educate themselves and find out, actually, wow, it's not that, what? That's not an issue. Why would... A lot of grifters, man. I'm not calling you a grifter, what was it, XO? By no means. I fuck with you, dog. That's why I'm glad you brought this up. But a lot of people right now are like, no, voter fraud. And it's like, dude, it's not a real thing. It's not. It's not a realistic problem. And it's never, ever, ever at a level where it could even decide one state, let alone one district. Like, yeah, so, man. And again, you could listen to me. Or, even better, if anybody here is interested in this stuff, you could do the real thing that you really want to do. Go to your local library and just grab a book and fucking read about this shit. That's what you really want to do, because I could just be somebody who's spewing an opinion to subtly turn y'all bias through my subjective view. But I do it in a convincing way, and you don't know what's happening, and I just throw it in here and there. He doesn't talk about politics too much. He just mentions it here and there. But really, I'm trying to Jedi mind trick you. I'm not trying to do that, but I could be. You don't know me. I'm a fucking guy on the internet who's just good at speaking. You don't know me. Yeah, go read a fucking Choose Your Own Adventure Goosebumps. We got Tuesday here on a 20 streak, dude. We got broken. And among voter fraud, some places can take write-ins and put that to whoever has the highest votes. What do you mean by that? Do you mind jumping into that a little more, broken? They don't have to pay for that time off, though. Even in Hungary, we need to bring ID and maybe even proof of residence to vote. All that stuff happens before you actually show up. Some states require businesses too, but some don't. Not all jobs. Lady at the DMV chose to register to vote to spite me not electing for it. Wait, so she registered you as a Republican even though you declined to register? That's so funny. I work for a Japanese company. They give each employee... Imagine. What an amazing thing. Imagine a company from another country doing that for another country. Amazing. This is why I want to live in Japan. Yep, that's so funny, Colonel. I can go twice as high. Yo, and elected me as an organ donor, sold my kidneys. Give me them, I want them on the black market. Oh, 2's incoming DM. Tuesday, how are you doing, dude? But yeah, man, I invite everybody here. If you're interested in that stuff, man, go learn about it. Now, a few folks said stuff about how voting is a little different in every state. So, like, I think it's New Hampshire, and I love this about New Hampshire. New Hampshire, it doesn't matter what party. So here's a little fact. Like in California. In California, if I'm registered as a Democrat, in my state level elections, I can't vote for a Republican. I actually have to vote for somebody on the Democrat side. If I want to vote for somebody on the Republican side, I have to register as a Republican. But in the general election, I could vote for whoever. So presidential election, I could vote for Scooby-Doo. I could vote for whoever. We smoking Scooby-Doo dick. New Hampshire, not the case. Doesn't matter what you're registered to in any election, you can vote for anyone. Which I just like, I don't see why not. Like, the reality is like, yeah, you might be Republican, but fuck with this Democratic candidate. Or you might be a Democrat and fuck with this independent or this. It's just dumb, and it's not conducive to the best candidates getting elected, in my opinion. It's conducive to whatever is best for that party. So it's basically like, shit, a lot of people want to vote for Joe Biden maybe in 2024 election. They register as a Democrat. Well, guess what? Now in your local election, you gotta vote Democrat. It's kind of shitty, in my opinion. I want to go so bad. Oh, great. Love to hear it. It's always want to go to Japan. Oh, it's 8:10. We got to start. It's 90-day time. I feel that, lay wasted. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to live there. New Hampshire is an anomaly because it's the most heavily independent state. I wish more states would be like that. But like you said, primary voting is party bound. Exactly. New Hampshire is like probably one of the few, like, I feel like New Hampshire is like in the traditional sense of the word, libertarian as a state. Not the new age version of libertarian that's like, instead of like, don't tread on me, like in the last, 20 years, they all went to be like, oh, don't touch my tail, it hurts. You know? Like, dude, the Catholics and the libertarians, they really downgraded in the last couple decades. They went from like kind of being like hard asses to now being like, boo-hoo, don't bully me. Yeah, I feel like New Hampshire is very traditionally libertarian. New Hampshire, I mean, the license plate is live free or die. Yep, exactly. All right, chat. Rebecca, how are you doing? This is your 2 to 4 minute warning. We are about to start 90 Day Beyonce. We are on episode 2 of, I think, season 4. We're going to watch 2-3 episodes tonight. We're going to start around 8:15 in about 4 minutes. Go get your snacks. Go take your pee. Go get your beer. Go get your pot. Go get your tea. Whatever it is you like. Maybe you watch while you play your Game Boy. I don't know. This is your warning. I'm going to take about a 3-minute break. I'll be back. We're going to jump right into it. I want to say thank you, everybody, for hanging out and joining me as always. I appreciate y'all chilling. I'm going to try to take a blanc during the break as well. Thank you, EXO. And can't wait for the N64 to get here on Friday. Just excited, man. Excited for life. Command YouTube. Don't forget to sub to the YouTube. Chat, we're not even celebrating it today. 900 subs, 400,000 lifetime views. It happened overnight. I told y'all. Geeson with the 5 months.
84
Thank you, my boy. Thank you very much for the support. Everybody here. I don't care if you donate bits. I don't care if you sub. I don't care if you follow. I don't care if you chat, lurk. Thank y'all for supporting with me, fucking with me.
No.
Alan, thank you for the 101 bits. Geeson with the 5 months. Chat, don't forget, a lot of new stuff going on in the panels. I have some creator codes for voice mod and Epic Games. We have new soundbite redemptions, and a lot of the soundbite redemptions have been reduced in price. And also, we're using Tangia on stream right now, and I added a cool new feature. If somebody's going to use it, don't use it till I get back. I think it's 200 bits. I set it at. You can describe a photo, and AI will generate it and show it on stream. Crazy. Jin showed me today. Oh, dude, fucking. I was going to get Tangia. I was looking at it because of a few streamers I fuck with, and then lately I've been watching Gingerbread in the mornings because I have more, like, I'm able to kind of, like, throw up a couple streams better than I used to be able to while I'm working and stuff. And she was like, it was going off. I was like, yo, this is crazy. That's when I knew I was sold. Guys, thank you so much for the support. Hype train, why the fuck not? I'm going to run 2, 3, 4 minutes. I'll be back. We're going to get into some absolute just debauchery. YouTube, goodbye. YouTube, I'm getting off. Oh, I want to rant about YouTube. I'm so pissed. It was something minor, something that's not that big. It's good to know. But YouTube, bye-bye. You can come over to Twitch right now. That young lad, same name. Same name.